What is going on, guys? My name is Jace, aka Skizzy, and welcome back to episode 29. And it looks like there is a weird animation right here, so we're just going to switch out of that really quick and hop back over here to the base. Today I want to get quite a bit done. I want to finish up all of the borders around here, and I also want to start get working on this area over here. We are going to be doing some... If you guys remember from the last episode, we talked about doing some huts in the trees, some tree houses, some kind of, I'm thinking some indigenous people type thing. So basically anything that is off the ground, huts inside these giant jungle trees, and then also like a path coming over here. I think we could have like a nice little jungle village. If you guys remember, something that comes to my head is actually where Willy Wonka finds the cocoa for his chocolate. And if you guys remember what it looks like, the Oompa Loompas have their little civilization inside the huts. It might just be me who remembers that, but if you guys remember that, leave a like on the video because that is actually super cool and funny. But over here, we're going to get started on this. Very first thing we're going to be doing today, though, is actually just finishing up the border of this base just right over here and adding some little finishing touches to little places around the base. So I'm going to do that really quick off camera, bring you guys back, show you guys what I did, and then we're going to start building over there. So let's get her done. Alright guys, so the base outline is fully in place. I even put this right here, and I also added this little border around these guys up here. I'm not really too sure if I really like it, but I do want to add some new stuff up here eventually, so I'm going to leave it for now, and then we can come back to it later, maybe switch it up a little bit, but at the moment, I'm not in love with it. And if you guys can see, we actually have a, what is this, a pillager underneath here running around, and it looks super funny because, like, the banner actually goes through the blocks because it is, like, transparent, so it's not gonna, like, not go through the blocks, so it's just kind of flying around like this, and it's actually super funny. You can kind of chase them around and, like, try to grab them. It's almost like a little hamster or something on the ground that you're trying to, or like a mouse, I don't know, it's kind of funny. So anyways, let's get into the next part of the episode, which is actually going to be this over here. So we need to get quite a bit of wood and wood planks, I believe, and probably some wood fences, I would say, are probably going to be the like biggest things that we need to actually grab if we are going to build this. So if we look in here, oh, I forgot our beacon was in here. That might actually be useful, but I don't really feel like setting it up. What woods do we have? We don't have, like, any wood. Alright, well, it looks like I have to go on a little bit of a mining, or not mining, I guess a little chopping spree right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get quite a bit of wood for this. What wood do you think we should use? I'm thinking we probably should use jungle wood planks because it is in the jungle. That makes the most sense to me. So I'm going to go ahead and chop down some jungle. I need to actually go grab some saplings as well, but I need to get some jungle blocks so that we can get some planks and some fences. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then we're going to come back, start building together, and then we're going to finish off the episode and have a great rest of our day. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so I just got done chopping down quite a bit of jungle trees. As you can see in here, we got some wood. We got some planks already made and some fences. I did actually already kind of go up here and build a little bit, but we are going to keep adding onto it. If I can get my elytra to work, there we go. Let's fly up there and see what I did. So if you can see right here, this is kind of like the vibe I'm going for. I just want small little huts with balconies, and I'm thinking about putting villagers up here, so I might have to like block it off and make it all mob proof. But if you can see this right here, it's like a super steep staircase right here, and then you come up here and there's another area, and then there's like a walkway, hanging walkway into this area, which is a larger balcony. So I think this is the route we're gonna go. Oh boy, we are gonna fly off right here, take one more big look at it, and then keep building onto it. So I'm liking the way it looks, and if you guys saw, there's a cow like up in the tree. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and keep moving on this guy. So we need to, oh boy, okay, well, that was a fail. So let's go back up there. Come on, there we go. Okay, so let's land right here. I think this is a good like hub. This is a pretty big area. We need to build off into other directions. This is actually really hard because there's not really like a way to do this. So I'm thinking maybe down to right here would be pretty cool. So if we can like land right here, place some blocks. Probably have to go like one higher than that. So let's take that guy out and do this. We're just going to build another little hut right here, right in the middle of the tree. We're kind of just doing this all over randomly, I guess you would say. And then we also need to go underneath. And can I get rid of these? Okay. So we need to go underneath, and we need to actually start kind of coming down with it. So just maybe something like that would work. And then we need some stairs. Do I have stairs on me? I do not. I need to actually... let me make a crafting table real quick. All right. So we got our crafting table. I don't know where my other one went, but anyways, let's go ahead and do this. We probably need about 8 would be fine. Let's go down here, and let's just get rid of these guys up there. And we're going to do something just along those lines, just up and down like that. Just super, make it as random as possible, and it'll probably end up looking a little bit better. But that is all done. We need to get some more planks here. We need to go out a little bit more with this guy, and I think this one is going to be just kind of a square room without any balcony, because it is kind of like in the tree already. There's not, or like, because it's in between like so many trees, like what are you really gonna look at, I guess. So we're just gonna go ahead and build this up right here. Let's do that. We need some more. Let's do that. And then sometimes I kind of just leave the leaves in there because it's kind of like the natural block there. So I just go ahead and leave it. And then let's do this. And we probably should put like a window maybe in here. So we're going to do it 2 wide. So take those out just like that. Just a nice little window you can see out there. And then we also need to block off the top up here. We also need to put some lighting in before some mobs start spawning in all of these rooms, because that would be tragic. Alright, well, I'm thinking, I know I just messed that up, but like I'm thinking I might just leave some of my mess ups, because it's not supposed to necessarily be like perfect or like super symmetrical. Like you're building in a tree, like what do you really like expect to get from it? So that should be fine right there. And we probably could add one more guy there. That seems to be a little better. And then we can come down here. All right. And then another thing, we also need to put like borders in, because I said I want to put villagers up here, which now thinking about that, that is going to be super hard, because we're going to have to probably like bring, we're probably going to have to build another villager breeder like over here if we're going to do that. Or I could minecart them in, but then again, that also takes a long time. And by the time I did that, I might as well have just made a villager breeder and got a bunch of new villagers. So I'm not really too sure yet. I do want to actually probably add another one over here. And this one, I guess we could kind of have them like almost connect and meet in like the middle type of thing. So let's go ahead. These vines are getting really, really annoying, but it is okay. Let's just go ahead and extend this platform out. I know I said I didn't really want to make them too big, but I do want to make one that's like pretty hefty size. I feel like that's where like the chief of the tribe would be. So I guess we can do that, and then have like another, I mean, we could have, let's take this out, and we could have almost like another little entrance right here. We'll do something like this, looks good, and then fill all of this in just like that. And I know a lot of you guys have been complaining about the colors of the base and how there's too much, so that's why I'm kind of switching up the colors right now. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this off and then show you guys after. So give me a few minutes to get this all done, and then I will show you what I came up with. Alright guys, so I've done a little bit more work on the huts over here, and as you can see, it's looking pretty nice. It looks really like a labyrinth, if you know what that is. It kind of looks like a maze almost, and I actually really like it. So what I added over here is you have this area that goes down here, obviously, like I already showed, but over here we have like this little kind of walkway down here that leads to this giant platform, and then this is going to be a big area over here as well. Let's see if I can fly out of here. One issue I just noticed though, right before I started filming, is that there are actually mobs spawning on top of this, which means that I guess it is spawnable, even though it is a transparent block. I guess it's an upside down transparent block, so I don't know how that works. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments. That would help a lot, because the whole reason I did that was so that mobs wouldn't spawn, but now they are, so we're having a little bit of a problem now, but it is okay. And also, let me know if you guys like this. This is actually the river with the sea pickles in them, and I don't really think I showed it that much. in the other episode, but I did actually place quite a bit of sea pickles in there. And the thing is if you really look at it, you can see a lot of the pickles, and I don't know if I necessarily like that, but if you're kind of just looking around, glancing, like you don't really see them, but it makes it a lot brighter, which I like quite a bit more than it being like super dark or whatever. But anyways, let's hop into the next part of the episode. Alright guys, so for the last part of today's episode, we're going to take a quite a bit large portion of today's video to do almost like a informal world tour. I want to show you guys kind of what's going on, and the reason that is because we got a lot more subscribers than when we started this, so we easily have like over 100 new subscribers that probably haven't seen a lot of the other stuff in this world. So we are going to do like a little uninformal, super fast, just overview of everything we've been doing. So first off, obviously we're at our base, so we're going to look at our base and then look at some other builds as well. But right here, this is our base. This is called Highgarden, and if you guys are fans of Game of Thrones, this is called Highgarden because of that place. I just like the name, and I feel like it fit in. But right here, we got our bridge that goes over the river, the moat around. Right here, we have our drawbridge that goes into some lava if you're not very careful. Right here is our area for villagers that doesn't have villagers in it yet. This is just some little town housing and stuff, and like a little picnic area for them as well. Up here is going to be like the main kind of area. Like this is our elevator, but this is also where all of these circles kind of lead into. So I'm going to go over all the circles. This is our market area. We're going to put some villagers in here eventually. Over here we got our little guard area with some guard towers and some buildings getting built up or whatever. Over here we got our horse stables and our little Serenity Pond type thing over there. And up top we have our nether portal. You guys have seen that, so let's go ahead and fly up there if I can. Up top we just kind of have some weird design that goes into our nether portal that we use, and it's just a really big part of the base that kind of adds some like height to it, because there is a downstairs as well, but you don't really see it, so we needed to add some height to kind of make the build look bigger. This is where like kind of everything kind of fits in together. And I guess the first part we can go over here is this is our bedroom, and the cool part about this is if we flick that, we can open up our laboratory, which is down here, which does have some villagers in here. And I read in the comments that this guy should spawn or despawn in like 3 Minecraft days, but he is still here. And there was actually another one out there earlier, but I definitely think some mobs got him. So if you guys saw that the llama out there, that's what that was from. But I think some mobs got him while I was building. But yeah, he isn't left yet, so I don't know what that comment was about, but he's still here, and he very well still could despawn, so hopefully he doesn't. But this is our laboratory. It's not fully finished. We obviously, as you can tell, we have a lot of stuff that we need to finish. And then over here, this is actually an area of the base I kind of almost forgot about. Okay, let me use something else other than rockets. There we go. Okay, now it's open. This area is our little armory, and we got just a bunch of tools, diamonds, and stuff in here. Another pair of elytra, and that's that side over there. Let's go ahead and lock these guys up really quick, just so no one gets those. Okay. All right, there we go. That fire is super annoying, and I really want to replace it, but like, it's a fireplace, so you kind of have to have the fire. In the middle of our bases, we have 4 farms going on right now. This is, I believe, the pumpkin. This is the pumpkin one, yeah. So this is the pumpkin farm. They all kind of travel into there, and then eventually we're gonna have some lines that you can pick up those pumpkin and melons from. Right here we got some villagers that are farming, and for some reason in this snapshot, like, they do super weird things. Like, they're not or in the snapshot, sorry, in the previous snapshots, like they haven't really been picking them up, so I don't really know what's going on, but they still are somewhat picking them up, so I don't really fully understand it, so I'm just gonna let it be. But over here we have our melon tube, just like our pumpkin tube. It's kind of just some structural stuff, but it looks cool as well, and also gives you some melons and pumpkins. But over here we got our kelp farm. As you can see, it just harvested, and we're getting quite a bit of kelp there. We got our sugarcane farm. You guys saw me build that as well. And these two over here, this is just some simple farms. We got our bamboo over here as well, and yeah, I'm probably going to expand these and go into some other areas for farming later. But that's the little farming tunnel. Underneath here we got This is going to be our little aquarium that had a little mishap. So if you guys can see all the item frames do not stay underwater, but something in the snapshot happened and we have some weird glitching going on and it kind of just looks cool, so I just left it. Over here we got some item frames that show like kind of what's in the boxes, and you know, we got food, rockets, that's another elevator, and some ender pearls. Over here we still need to finish these areas. I know I've said I was going to do them a long time ago, but that's actually the chest that leads from the wheat, and same thing kind of on the other side as well. We are eventually going to get into those. But if we go down here, this is actually our storage area, and we still need to kind of move everything in here. We still have a lot to do on this channel. We still have basically until, I'm thinking I'm going to probably end the season off at like July area, because that's when Hytale comes out, and I am super excited for Hytale. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just Minecraft on steroids, so I am so ready for that. But this is our storage area that hasn't necessarily been complete yet. There were quite a bit of issues with item frames in the snapshot, so I've kind of stayed away from those for a little bit, so I haven't finished that area just yet. But if we go up, we have some more areas. So if we look inside these circles, so actually let me fly up as high. Okay, that did not work. All right, let's go up as high as I can. I only have 2 rockets left. If you guys can see our base, like the geometry of it, it's kind of basically just multiple circles put together. Did I see some mobs over there? I think we might have to go kill some guys. Oh, there we go. All right. So, yeah, this just proves that this thing is not mob proof, and we definitely cannot put any villagers in here because they will definitely just die. So, I'm kind of bummed about that, and I don't really know how to like stop the spawning of these guys. I still believe they spawn if there's light, so I was trying to hit that guy while talking and I like couldn't do it. But this is our area up here, and if you guys can look down, we have different areas kind of in between the circles where they like overlap. This is our desert area. This is our polar ice cap area right here. Over here we have our jungle that we still need to put our our panda that's way over there, our panda bear over there. And then in this one we have a bunch of them, but they all kind of sit in this back corner over here, so it's kind of hard to see them. But over here you guys can definitely see this. I need to get rockets first. Hold the front door. I need to get some rockets, and I just said frockets, so that's gonna be what I'm going to call them from now on. Firework rockets, frockets. Sounds good to me. I definitely only have rockets down here. So let me grab some of these really quick. Boom, okay. 2 stacks sounds good to me. Let's go up here, and we are going to actually go check out the Guardian farm, which is not that far away. It's just right over here, and it is looking super good. So let me go ahead and show you guys kind of what's going on here. We do have another portal, but I'd rather just fly here. It's so much faster. And I know these are there. I just left them there so I can go up and down. But if you guys want to see this video, definitely go back to my Guardian farm video. Wow. I have not looked at this thing in so long, and I think once we kind of like keep building it up a little bit, I think we should add some more tiers for just random things. This looks super good, actually. It looks like a giant kingdom. Oh my gosh, I really like that, actually. If you guys can see this is kind of how it works. They like slowly get pushed over here. They get pushed through this and kind of land in here. And if you want to kill them, you can just turn off the water, or I think you have to double click it, just like that. And they're going to die when they hit the ground, and that's how you're actually going to get all of the drops, or you could kill them. I haven't necessarily spent too much time over here, so that's why there's not that many stuff going on, and I've been using it for some sea lanterns as well. But let's see if I can hop down here. So this is what it's looking like, and let's get out of here before we die, and it is becoming night. But this is the Guardian farm, and if you guys like it, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put that video in the tag up above if you guys want to go see it. Highly recommend it. Pretty good little Guardian farm for a survival world. Not that hard to do. The hardest part, really, if you have a beacon, it's not that bad. But if you are mining out the Guardian Temple, it just takes a really long time to do. And if you actually even go as far as clearing out the water, it could take quite a long time. But we're heading back to the very beginnings of this season, and that's actually at this place right here. you can see a mob farm, you can see some different little things going on here. And this is actually, oh my gosh, I forgot this was even here. This is the very first little Minecraft house that we built back a long time ago, and I still have a bunch of stuff here. Ender pearls, man, I should take those. I still, yeah, this is like our very first thing. We had all of these for our enchantment table. Wow, how did you get up there? All right, well, we'll leave you up there. This is our bamboo farm. I don't know if it's still working or not, but we do have some of these. And do they have stuff? Okay, there's some stuff in there, but this right here, this is actually kind of a very long ongoing project that I don't know if I'm gonna finish or not. But if we hop up here, you can see we have like this little modern build going on. And sorry, that was super weird, like the audio of all those clicks. But this is super modern, and the reason that is we are going to have like a villager modern house kind of happen, I guess. Like a modern style home little community, and I think it would look super cool, but we still need to get villagers over here. We still have to build up this back wall. This is what the diorite's kind of indicating. But over here, this is our mob farm, and hopefully that audio is not too loud, but I'm gonna try and get like a somewhat distance away from it so we don't hear it. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, maybe we should go a little bit farther. But if you guys want to see this video, I will go ahead and leave that tagged up above as well. So go check out that video too. And we're also going to get back even farther past the mob farm. If we go down here, I know I have an I have a portal. I have another portal, but I just didn't want to use it. I'm just going to go this way because I'm so used to this. And I think my pistons are just... Hold up, let me just change my audio really quick. Redstone is just not my friend right now. Okay, there we go. That's a lot better. I don't know, I don't even know what's firing right now. But this is our cave spider spawner. So if we go ahead and flick this off, I'll show you guys how it works just like that. You can flick it back off and on and have stuff build up. This is our little AFK fish farm that was up above before, but we moved it down here. And again, we don't really use it anymore, so it's not a big deal. But these guys all kind of just come down here, and once you get them all built up and stuff, it is super easy to kill all these guys, and super fast way to get some XP and stuff. The easiest way to do this though is like you have to get a bunch built up and then do it. Here, wow, this is going back to this is actually a good video idea because coming back to this is actually super crazy. And I never used this. Wow. Okay, I need to actually use that. This is actually our slime farm, which I bet you is probably super packed right now or super filled up, backed up. This over here, this is going to be our mob farm. So if we kill these guys right here, this is all going to get sorted and whatnot and put into these chests right here. And we are experiencing some lag over here. This is our sugarcane farm that's kind of just randomly running. We got a auto wheat farm right there for villager breeding, but again, we don't really use it anymore, and we have a lot of little areas we need to finish up. But if we go down here, this is where the storage collection is for the slime farm. So we're gonna go down here really quick and look at all of this. And I guess this hasn't really been working that much. So is there I can't see if that chest is full. Well, then again, we have a full chest of everything, and this is another little brewing area, and that's where the slimes get killed. But everything is looking super good. We haven't really been using that many sticky pistons or anything, so I haven't really been using the farm or anything, but everything is looking super good. And I think that is like most of our world. I think actually, you know what? We need to go to the iron farm and villager breeder. Alright guys, so we are here at the iron farm right now, and if you guys want to see this video, I'll leave it up in the little box up above. You guys can click on it. This was a super fun build. Took a really long time though, but we are getting quite a bit of drops from it still, and it's still going. And I don't really AFK here, so that's kind of a lot for not ever actually being there. That it's like never loaded or anything. But this is our villager breeder right here. We use this to supply most of the villagers for that over there. But this thing, oh my gosh. Has this thing just like continuously been running? I don't remember AFKing here. That is so many. Oh my gosh. Okay, well we know where to get our villagers from now. But this is the way it works. I will leave the video for this up above as well. If you guys want to see this, go ahead and click on it. But I think we are going to go ahead and end off the episode. But we are going to end it off in a very nostalgic place where we used to do it. So we're going to head back to our little fishing hut over here and end off the episode. So let's land on this platform just like that. Click this. Alright guys, and here is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little world tour. Sorry there wasn't necessarily that much content behind it, but I did want to show some of the new guys what's kind of going on and where we've been and where we're at and what's going on in the future. So that's kind of why I did this video. And also the snapshot has been acting a little bit weird, so I just figured I would go through and show you guys kind of everything instead of doing something that might be broken or might mess up in the future, like our item frames and stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you guys like the video, leave a like on it. I truly do appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter if you guys really want to. I do post when I post a new video on Twitter, usually like right after. So if you guys want to see when new videos come out and you don't have my post notifications on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and you can see when a new video comes out. Click on it, watch the video, hit the like button, and that is that is the best thing you could do for me and to support me and to basically I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm sorry, I'm gonna quit rambling. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.